Close your eyes, 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 eyes. Hello everyone. Welcome to Willow and Roots. It's Michelle here and I have another reading for you. Today's reading, we're going to be receiving messages from Spirit, the universe, regarding your week ahead. We have two options here to choose from. Option 1 is card number 32, Luna Moth, and it says Goddess, Ishtar, and Fertility. And option 2 is card number 29, Honey, Sweeten Your Approach. So let me remind you again, this is option 1 and this is option 2. Now you can pause the video, choose a card, let's get to it. Hello option 1, for those of you who selected card number 32, Luna Moth, here's your reading. Now this is a nice lime green, very springy, very appropriate for this time. And it says Goddess Ishtar and Fertility. So this is giving me the vibes of a productive week, right? It feels like you're getting things done, right? Or you're able to draw in a lot of abundance this week, meaning complete a lot of your tasks, set up new deals, right? Making sales, like a decent amount of sales. It just feels like an opportunity this week for you to receive, right? To receive a lot at that, right? And it could be where for the last few weeks, with it being the number 5, that it might have been really dry and drought and not much happening. Well, now from this week on, it's going to be picking up, right? Because 32 reducing to 5 represents change. And of course, with 5, it doesn't always have to be a negative change. This is actually a change for the better. So it's something coming in, right? And it could also be where things have been moving and it's like you're going to be receiving more, right? So change isn't always negative to a positive, right? Sometimes it could be positive to a positive, right? So we have Luna Moth, and Luna, which means moon, moon moth. So we have here a lot of feminine energy, right? So this week for you, it's calling for you to tap into that feminine energy or feminine vibe. So that's all about nurture, compassion, creation. So this is a very good week if you're needing to brainstorm, right? You're going to get a lot of inspiration this week. And also, of course, tap into that mother energy or your ancestral energy, because of course we're looking at the 4th house as well. Anytime when I see the moon, I think 4th house, it's all about the soul and the ancestors, family, right? So it's a good time for you to tap into that and connect with your ancestors, and you too can receive guidance from them. And I'm picking up where for someone you're going to be receiving guidance from the ancestors on old recipes or ingredients to create something like a product, right? Or it can also be like a craft, like fabric craft. But there's some type of ancient ancestral ingredient or skill that you're going to be receiving the guidance from your ancestors for your business. I'm getting like backup plan vibes, so I'm hoping that you've watched my video regarding the urgent messages from Spirit for humanity, because there is a need for a backup plan. And for this pile, it's telling me that it's a good idea and it's actually a really good week to actually start the process, right? Step into that energy. Green also is representing the heart chakra, so of course you're doing things that you love, right? So when this abundance does come in, or when you're seeing that there's a lot of, you're having a productive week, you're going to be feeling good. This is high vibrational good energy this week. That's the vibes that's coming off this card and the color. And it's actually saying that when you're in this energy, it will affect others around you for the better. So they're going to feel uplifted, right? So there's a nice shift here. So let's get an animal card for you. So we have moth already, and moth again, it's about change, right? It's about transformation, slight phoenix vibes, death and rebirth. Okay, let's get an animal card for option 1. Okay, so we have it. Look at that. Lion Spirit. Card number 37. Be generous of spirit. Wow. Very powerful week. I mean, look at that with the lion energy taking the lead, right? Taking the lead. It's like knowing what needs to be done, how you're going to do it, and then taking the steps this week to move towards it. I mean, with Moth, it's like you're now tapping into this energy where you're going to be doing, right? Delegating as well. At work, you're going to be delegating, but it's like knowing what needs to be done and actually doing it, not sitting on it. For someone, it's decluttering. It's someone going in and tackling that storage closet or that storage room where they put a whole bunch of stuff in there so that it doesn't clutter up the house. Well, it's time to tackle it, right, and remove what needs to be removed, whether you donate it or chuck it, right? But this is now you taking action, right? So we have 37 reducing to 10, right? So that's all about, again, a new beginning, and that's quite interesting. That's 10. This reduces to 10, 37, and 32 reduces to 5, right? 5 is half of 10. So you're bringing about positive changes. You see how it is? You're jumping in with a period of abundance, a period of getting things done so that you can start anew. This is giving me spring vibes as well. It's like now that spring has appeared, spring is here. It's like now you're turning a new leaf. You're making the necessary steps or plans to start a clean slate. I've done a video earlier where Spirit showed me that actually the year begins in spring, right? So we just left winter 2021. So this is all about a clean slate. This is almost like giving me resolution vibes. So from this point on, I'm going to be, making sure that my house is not cluttered, or I'm not holding on to things that I'm not going to use anymore, right? Or I'm not holding on to those clothes hoping that I'm going to lose the weight to fit in it again, right? It's like if it's a lot, you can save 1 or 2 pieces, possibly 3, and then you donate the rest. But it's going to be going to someone who needs it, right? So that's good. Let's get a card from the Elemental Oracle. So this whole change is going to allow you to, again, step into your power with the Moth energy. It's like you're transforming into this whole very assertive energy, right? You're speaking your mind, I'm hearing. Okay, may I have a card, please? I'm hearing your sovereignty. So we have here the Discipline card, and it says time. Right. Realizing that it is the right time now to evoke change. It's like striking while the iron is hot, right? So definitely use this week, because energetically it is making a lot of sense for you to get things done. It's calling for you to be productive this week. Definitely be in that assertive energy of the lion, right? And it's also knowing what needs to be done. So this is not a week where you're going to be indecisive. This is a week where you know exactly what needs to be done. The time is right, right? The time is right. Let's get some tarot on that. I'm looking at this card, and there's a lady in like the 1920s get up. It's almost like it's changing, making these changes, like not being like your old self or how you were in the past, maybe where you just held on to things, right? I'm hearing like memories, things that have sentimental value, but it's just taking up space. I mean, this one is giving me like clutter vibes, unfortunately. Someone really needs to clean out their sacred space, their home. It can also be physical as well, but it feels like needing to release a lot of stuff. So we have here the 8 of Cups. Look at that. Yep. It's like moving on. Been there, done that. That's the energy that I get from this card. it's like once you've experienced all that you need to experience, like the Seven of Cups, where that's where you have all these choices. You've now experienced all the choices. It's time to move on now. It's time for you to move on to that thing that you truly want, right? You tried it all. This is not what I want, and I know it. I know what I want, and I'm going to move towards it. That's what this card is saying. So it's like been there, done that, right? Now I know what I need to do. Let's get on with it. Okay, we have here the Knight of Cups. Exactly. Now I know what I want. I'm going to move towards it. This is a very loving card. This is a card of being in good high vibrational energy, but also this is a very loving and compassionate person, right? It's you not being in this hard energy with the Lion, like very dismissive. You can be assertive, but you can be compassionate as well, right? You can set your boundaries, but you don't have to be a monster about it, right? But this is telling me moving towards something that you love, something that you enjoy, or doing things from this point on where it warms your heart, that you want to do, right? It's also telling me that being in this energy, it will bring, you will enjoy the good fortune, and it will bring positivity and good fortune towards you. Starting to feel fulfilled. Look at that. You can't make this up. Emperor energy. Emperor energy. 10 of Cups. Yes. It's like when you see the changes, once you tap into this energy of the can do, right, you're going to enjoy it because you're going to be seeing the positive changes occurring. It feels like very good family and energy as well, right? Really taking the lead to provide for your family. This is actually doing fun activities with your family. For those of you who do have family, it's time for that. It's almost like it's time, it's no longer, okay, so I'm getting this for someone. I'm sorry, I just cut it right there. They were deciding on what holiday to go on, where they should go on holiday, and they finally made that decision. And everyone is happy. The whole family is happy with it. It's almost like two Librans. Two Librans, right? And they can't make up their mind where they want to go on holiday with the kids once school's out. And someone had to step into that Emperor energy to make the decision. That's for someone. That's kind of cute. Right. Okay, so we have Knight of Wands. Exactly. So it's, again, here's the action card. And again, not worrying about consequences. So what we have here, bottom of the deck, we have the Hierophant. You know what I mean? It's just committing to it, doing something and sticking to it. So it's a change. It's like I finally made up my mind on what I want to do. I'm satisfied with it. It works for me and my family, right? And now it's time for me to take action and move towards it. This is definitely an incredibly productive week for decision making, for completing tasks, for, even in relationships as well, deciding on a partner that you want. It's just a really good week for decluttering and being decisive, making decisive decisions. And it's saying here with the Hierophant, sticking with it. And then what's interesting is the next card is the Ace of Wands. Look at that. Sticking to your decision with the Hierophant, and then with the Ace of Wands, now moving towards it. A fresh start, a new beginning. Beautiful. Okay, we're going to get a card from the My Healing Oracle. Ooh. Yes. Card just fell. So we got here, hope you can see it. It says, what is the action? So that's the self-realization. What is the action? We have the water energy here, the water element, And then we have the heart, so this is the emotional body. So it's saying that what action are you going to take that is going to feel good to you, that you're going to enjoy. We have the power symbol here, and it is a canoe. So for some of you who are traveling, like planning summer holidays, it's saying you're moving in the right direction. There is no wrong question or answer, right? Or place, as long as you want to go there, right? And then we have the owl, and this is about wisdom, knowing, and intuition. So the key word here is the stability, and it says, I know that I am the creator of my own storms. Full moon, so it's all about freedom. And the chakra is the sacral chakra. So it's all about creation. It's all about, it's accepting the consequences of your actions, right? It's actually being accountable. I know that I am the creator of my own storms. Any decision that you've made, anything that you've done in your life, right? And you chose to do it, it's actually on you. It's all about accountability. And it's saying also, well, if it is a negative outcome, how are you going to overcome it? So this is a question to ask your higher self. What is the action that you're going to take to overcome any obstacles, right? Any type of obstacles, because it's all about stability here. And with this owl, it's either the wisdom that you've gained from previous experiences, or tapping into your intuition, listening to your emotional body to give you the guidance, to steer you in the right direction, right? But there's definitely a need for movement. So we have a card talking about action, and again, how you feel. And we have a lot of cups card here, right? 1, 2, 3 cups card. 3 cups cards. So it's talking about how you feel about the actions that you're going to be taking this week and being okay with it, right? But it's definitely a very productive week, very positive. Let's get a rose card. Then we're going to close this out. Okay, what guidance we have for option 1? As long as it comes from the heart and you're not apologetic about it, right? You're unapologetic about your decisions because it's something that you truly want to do. Let's see what guidance we have for you with the Rose Oracle. Okay, so we have here Temple of the Rose, and it says ancient power, expression, activation, scarlet codes. Gorgeous. So I'm hearing like this has always been in you, like within you, right? This raw power, this ability to make decisions and stick to it. And actually, you've been on the fence with this. You know, it's no more of that sitting back, allowing people to take the lead or being a yes person. This is now you taking the initiative, right? It's your time to shine. So I'm going to end the reading right here. If this reading resonates, people comment down below. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, press the notification bell. I'm also offering live Zoom readings. Information on that is in the description box below. And I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello, option 2. For those of you who selected card number 29, the honey card, here's your reading. So it says here, sweeten your approach. So this is, it's like an orange, but it has like brown undertones. So it's again grounding energy, but like it's like anything that you do, always remain in an energy of being grounded and being sure of yourself and your abilities, I'm hearing. But this is also giving me the vibe of not being too much in your ego, right? So it's like you are sure about yourself and what you can do, right? And for some of you, there's a need to be a little bit kinder, especially with the sweeten your approach. That's how you can, well, I'm hearing get things your way. I was trying to like soften that. statement, but it's saying that's how you're going to get things your way. Like, you know, kill them with kindness without belittling yourself, right? Or selling yourself short. But it's saying that you can get what you want by being a little bit kinder, almost like being again in that feminine energy. And with honey, there's something very attractive and alluring about it, right? It pulls you in, but it's nurturing as well. It's healing at that honey. It's healing in so many ways, but it's something that is nice to look at. It's something that is organic and natural. So for some of you, it's like it's saying that this is who you are deep down, and it's time for you to bring that side of yourself up to the surface, right? So it could be someone that's in that very hard masculine energy. It's an energy of go, 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 kill him, go get him, that kind of situation, right? A very dominant and aggressive energy. And they're saying for you to tap more into this very warm, luxurious, easy flowing energy, like you roll with the punches. That way you're going to appear more attractive to others if you're not too abrasive, right? Let's get an animal card. What I'm hearing is to get what you want, you'll have to sweeten your approach, like kill them with kindness, right? It's like being really sweet, being, again, more in that feminine energy. Like you wouldn't kill a fly kind of energy. Weird. 29 reducing to 11. So it's also telling me that learn from your learn from the past, right? This is giving me reflection vibes. Look at the past and see how this abrasive energy that you're currently in, that's for some of you, how has that allowed you to get, right, what you want, right? And if you have tried this sweet energy, where did it get you? Were you able to accomplish what you wanted and then some? Because it feels like you will be getting more than you even expected. And I'm not saying it's being in this energy of doing it, being over the top, like really going hard at it. It's just softening your energy a little bit. I feel like I'm speaking to females out there where it's now important for us to sit in this feminine energy or welcome it, right? Welcome it. We have to retrain ourselves to be open to receiving help from others, support from others, and not see it as a sign of weakness. We can't and should not do everything by ourselves, right? We shouldn't be in that energy. We should be open to receiving help. But if you're really in this masculine energy and it's going to take you time to tap more into the feminine, at least allow people to help you with certain things that you feel that they're capable of helping you with. That's a starting point, right? That's a starting point. So for a few of you guys, it's, well, no one can do it the way that I can, like a task, so I might as well just do it myself. No, allow people to help you, right? Allow people to help you. Okay, what animal spirits would like to come off option 2? Thank you. Oops, we got 2. So we got dolphin. This and that are true. Card number 20, reducing to 2. And then we have the pig spirit. Use your mind wisely. I don't know if you've seen these cards properly, but dolphin spirit, this and that are true. And then we have the pig spirit. Use your mind wisely. Card number 47. 11. So we have 11, 11, and 11. And okay, let me tell you why. Bottom of the deck, we have the canary spirit. Sing your own song. Card number 12. Now we have 11, 11, 11. But this is what I mean by that. So we have 29 reducing to 11. We have 47 reducing to 11. And then we have 2. So 1 plus 1 is 2. That's 11. So you have 11, 11, 11. Quite interesting. So dolphin spirit, this and that are true. Dolphin is all about being playful, right? So it's telling you to have that very light-hearted approach. So it's tying in with the sweeten your approach card. Be a little bit more playful and high vibe. Don't be all in that rigid energy, right? It's spring. Come on, it's spring. It's all about change, rebirth, right? Blossoming, things growing, right? Things coming to life. And your cards are very colorful. Very colorful. So it's giving me like that creative energy. So you will gain creative inspiration at this time. But there's a sense of releasing this rigid, hard energy. It's time for you to lighten up and loosen your approach. And these two animals are very cute. Like, look at this little pig, like absolutely gorgeous. It's a little cutie pie. And then we have the dolphin again, which is sweet and playful. Just really look like delicate creatures. So what this is telling me is that's the energy that you need to be in. This is how you need to present yourself in order to get what you want this week. Starting to tap into this energy of being more playful, being more mindful, right, of yourself and others, or being more mindful of others and your approach, how you present yourself to them, how you project yourself to them. And it's saying use your mind wisely. So it's saying play your cards right. I mean, seriously. It's just saying it there, right? Use your mind wisely. Play your cards right. If you want something, you're going to have to kind of figure out a way to get it. And sometimes it's sweetening your approach. It's being that sweet person that attracts others to you, where they'll want to help you and they'll want to give you, be of service, I should say. They will want to be of service. Now, there's nothing wrong with being in that very masculine, that hard energy, and also being in the feminine. And I say this because of that. The keywords here, this and that, are true. There's nothing wrong with you. There's no wrong or right with being in this energy. However, it's again using your smarts to get what you want. Right? I can't believe I'm telling you guys this, by the way. It does sound a little bit manipulative, doesn't it? But we have 11 here 3 times. So this is a big deal. This is a very, very important message for this week ahead. And it's shifting your vibrational energy. Really tapping into the energy of, I should put it on this side. Really tapping into the energy of being playful. It's like young again. For some of you, it's like being in that childlike energy again. Right? Exploring that and not taking things too seriously and too rigid. That's what I'm getting from that as well. Letting things roll off your back. For some of you, it's working on your childhood, like not necessarily traumas, but just like issues that you had in your childhood. Not major ones, but it might be certain things that you were taught, that way of being that you probably need to look into and see that, you know, it doesn't necessarily have to be that way. I don't necessarily have to conduct myself in that way, right? It's just working on that childhood energy. For some of you, you weren't able to have that very playful and fun childhood. And now Spirit is asking for you to tap into that energy, right? Experience it now. Of course, not like incredibly immature and foolish, but more along the lines of, again, being very light-hearted and not taking things too seriously, where you miss the essence of what it means to live, what life is, right? And what some of these experiences are meant to teach us about ourselves, right? It's a very big week. I'm hearing like go to the park, like play. Go to the park and play. Just play. Right? Not be very creepy, because nowadays you have it, if you're out there by yourself acting like that, you know, people are going to think that you're a little bit creepy. But more along the lines of doing fun things with friends or with your children or your partner, you know, just really playful fun things. Tennis or swimming. What's another thing? Football, right? Climbing. Just an activity. It's like telling me go out there and get active. Get active. To start taking up running even. This is weird. Oh my gosh. Jumping in place in your house and just, you know, I don't know if many of you did this as a kid, but where you would just spontaneously just jump and act silly and go, oh, and make noises like, ah, and just to get that energy out. Do that. Just jump around, jump in place, and it will just release this tension, and it will just bring in this very it's like an energy, a high energy, a positive energy, where you might eventually start laughing and feeling light. That's the word. You're going to be feeling light. It's a way of releasing that tension. Better than a massage, by the way. It's just sometimes where you just jump about in place like children. Just jump about, run, shake your head, your hands, your feet. It releases a lot of tension. Okay. May I have a card for option 2? We have fire initiation, card number 8. Yes. Look at these colors. Look at these colors. Look at the energy coming from this person's hands. Look at that. Passion. This week, you're going to have a lot of energy that you're going to need to be able to release. This feels like pent-up energy, right? And it's telling me that to just do an activity to kind of get that release, right? Definitely do that to get a release. But we do have the card number 8. So again, abundance, things coming in. So in order, again, for some of you to get what you want, sweeten your approach, be more lighthearted and playful, and sometimes exercise or just a fun activity that you don't even have to look at it as exercise, just something fun. You're going to run around, you're going to be, you know, playing footy or climbing or whatever, right? Yoga. But you're doing it to release this energy so you can bring about positive vibrational energy that will attract things to you, right? So this is definitely for you guys a week of shifting your energy. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Let's get my healing oracle card. Oh, should have done the tarot, but I'll do this one first. May I have a card for option 2? Let's my healing. So we have a medicine card here, and it says space, explore, wakefulness. We have lemongrass, the essential oil, right? That's recommended for you. We have ametrine crystal, and then we have the Bohina botanical, right? Card number 13, and then the power symbol. Isn't that interesting? Look at this power symbol. That looks like the Fool, but more importantly, this person is moving. That's very active, and it says Skywalker, the Skywalker. It says, I become an explorer and open myself to the unknown. And look at the movement in this card and the fire card. Look at the movement here. Oops. Look at the movement, and then look at the movement. It's like it's calling for you to move your body. Use lemongrass for uplifting vibes. This is giving me a need to feel uplifted. And some of you may actually be experiencing cold or flu or allergies, like myself, right now. And you need honey to help to heal you, right? So you can mix honey and lemon, right, for your throat. That also is very good. You can use clear crystal quartz or master healer quartz, which is clear crystal quartz, and put it on your throat or wherever you're feeling the area that needs healing. But this is saying that be in an energy of movement this week, right? But not really putting too much focus or heavy energy on it, where it's like, oh, exercise, oh my gosh, I have to be doing that. Or just have fun with it, right? Childhood fun with it. Card number 13. That's like the death card because it's just 13. But it's a transformation or change. But 13 reduces to 4. Right, so, and of course 4 is half of 8. Right, so definitely being stable within yourself, stable actions to evoke change. So we have 4 again. So we have the 4 of Pentacles. We have the 10 of Pentacles. Oh my God. We have the Star. Oh, these are beautiful. Let's get one more. What a beautiful week, guys. Whoops. Thank you. Got the Emperor. Yes. Taking control, but sweetening your approach to get what you want. Some of you are going to be saving for a rainy day, saving for the family, right? With the 4 of Pentacles, we have this squirrel here, and he's like putting his coins up, his little acorns, his coins. He's putting money away for the future, 10 of Pentacles, right? Preparing for what's to come. And for you guys, if you've watched my video on urgent message from Spirit for humanity, and we talk about a backup plan and what you need to do for what's to come, because a lot of people are heavily focused on this war, but it's not only the war we have to worry about. Change is occurring with the war or not, right? The war is just like a distraction, right? A distraction for what is really happening behind the scenes. Now, we've seen the changes from the beginning of the last 2 years, and whether there was a war or not, this whole thing, this change that's in that video is going to be occurring. So it's for us to make the necessary changes within ourselves and to start having backup plans. Again, war or not, right? To have backup plans and to start building community spirit as well, right? Building community spirit and being able to help one another. So it's working on the self, healing the self, and then being able to expand out and doing our divine work, the work that we all came here to do. Okay? So for you guys, you're really focusing this week on saving. So some of you, this has been going on for a while now, where you're putting money aside for the rainy day or for the family, right? Or you're putting money aside or saving money to start a business. This is also showing me like doing things to excel in your career, right? To get a promotion or to, again, to excel, to move up the ladder, right? So this is you definitely in that energy. And we have the Emperor here where it's incredibly masculine. This is a very masculine card, but it's telling me that to get you to the next level, sweeten your approach, introduce some of that feminine energy this week, right? That's how you win the hearts of others. So, and I'm getting that energy from the Star card here with that pearl, the mother of pearl. it's definitely showing me that there is a gem, there's a golden opportunity that is long lasting, being that this is also a major arcana. If you tap into this energy of, again, sweetening your approach and not being as rigid, hard, right? You still can lead, you still can be in this emperor energy, but you don't have to be tough, hard, and unapproachable, right? So it's saying by movement, by adding movement and activity, physical activities, especially with the pentacles here, physical activities in your life, you're going to release some of that hardness, that built up tension that you have within yourself. And again, this could be stemming from childhood, right? Things that you've bottled up from childhood, all of that needs to be released. But you do that through energy work or exercise, movement, playing, right? Playing. It's a way of healing, opening up. And I say, don't be afraid to open up, because, I mean, look at this. We have a squirrel hiding pentacles, right, in the soil. So burying parts of yourself from your family. But in doing this, it's bringing it up to the surface for you, and it will help to empower you. For someone, what you feel that you need to hide and bury, it's going to come to the surface. But it's, again, it's how you conduct yourself, right? There's no need to hide this. You have to kind of walk with pride here, right? Walk with your head held high. Walk with your head held high, no matter what. Spirit is with you, especially with the star card. This can be healed. This can be overcome. Whatever you're trying to hide, it can be overcome. Okay? But it's really screaming that there is an opportunity here for you to be in a better position for yourself and your family. That's interesting. The previous pile got the 10 of Cups. You guys got the 10 of Pentacles. Very fruitful. I mean, look at the Emperor. Got all these bananas and stuff here. Just, it's having more than enough. Having more than enough. And for those of you, again, with colds, flus, allergies, it's like you're going to be healthy. This is like wonderful health here. But it's again taking the initiative, doing what needs to be done in order to bring about this change, the good health, right? It's not just sitting back, it's being active, taking an active approach here, right? Spraying lemongrass in your environment. So getting a lemongrass spray, whether you can make it yourself or you can buy it, and spraying it in your home. And again, it will help to lift your spirits, right? But again, being playful, lovely. Let's see. Let's get a Rose Oracle, and we'll close this out. We have the full moon here. This looks like a moon, and we have the light, why am I forgetting the name of that? Lighthouse. Bloody hell. We have the lighthouse here, and it looks like a moon, but it's like seeing the light. It's clarity here. Clarity. For some of you, it's a week of knowing exactly what needs to be done in order to take that next step to increase your material abundance, or for you to be in that position of boss, leader, right? Energy. You might be getting a promotion, but again, don't be all up in your ego. Be a little bit playful with, right? Be a little bit playful. With this card, the star card, it's like others will follow. Look at that. It's open here, the shell, and those are just about opening, right? You will inspire others. I can't stress this. If you have gotten a promotion and you're leading other people, you're in charge of a group, please do not be a tyrant, because the Emperor could be a tyrant, right? Definitely be in that energy of compassion. Can't stress that enough. You don't have to be a monster. It's not for everyone, by the way. Okay. Okay, so we have here the second bloom. The second bloom, and it says a second chance. It's never too late. New possibilities. It's giving me judgment vibes here. Yeah, it's like if you're in this energy of being very rigid, maybe a hard person, it doesn't mean that you have to remain in that energy. You can always turn a new leaf. That's what this is saying. Things are not always set in stone. That's one thing that we need to learn, living in this dimension, is that things are never set in stone, right? Anything can change like that. Your fortunes can change like that, right? So it's being well aware of it. So knowing that you can evoke change, but it has to be done because you want to. You want to. So I'm going to end the reading right here. If this reading resonates, leave a comment down below. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, press the notification bell. I'm also offering live Zoom readings. Information on that is in the description box below. And I'll see you next time. Bye. Open your